day that Charlotte Yvette is having a tea party with Callie McBeth. The two are in her room laughing loudly and playing that it's hard to hear what Mom is saying.
Charlotte Yvette, I have to run some errands. Your dad is in the backyard with John Claude. I won't be gone long. Be good.
Yes, Mom, I will. Hey, I have a great idea. Let's have a real tea party. I'll be right back.
Charlotte Yvette exits her room to go get her mother's expensive, fine china tea set.
Charlotte Yvette, are we allowed to play with your mother's fine china cups?
She won't know. We'll be very, very careful, and I'll put them back before she gets home.
Okay, I'll be very careful. Oh no, Charlotte Yvette! I'm so sorry, it slipped out of my hand!
Before you know it, the fun is up when Callie McBeth shatters Mom's fancy teacup.
I think I'll go home now.
Now Charlotte Yvette is in quite a rut. How will she fix Mom's china teacup?
Oh no, my mother's fine china teacup is ruined. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Yes, that's a great idea. I'll have to find the super fast glue in the kitchen. But I can't let Daddy see me. Then, I'll sneak it back into the china cabinet before Mom gets home, and she'll never know what happened.
Quickly she schemes up a repair and heads to the kitchen. The glue's in there. She works as fast as she can. No one will discover her sinister plan.
Hello, Charlotte Yvette. Where is Callie?
She had to go home.
Did you two have a fun time?
Yes, we did.
Good. Did anything happen while I was shopping?
No, nothing happened. Everything's fine.
Great. Why don't you run upstairs and change into a fancy party dress? A special guest will be visiting us this afternoon.
Okay, Mom, I will.
Chantel, I want to take John Claude to the batting cages at the park. Do you need me to do anything for you before we go?
No, that'll be perfect. I'm having a tea party with Mrs. Tweedledale and Charlotte Yvette this afternoon. You two have fun. Sorry, Ricochet. You have to stay out back for the afternoon. I'll find you a bone to chew on.
Chantel, thank you for inviting me over for afternoon tea.
Mrs. Tweedledale, I'm so delighted to have you in our home. I picked up some scones and tea cookies to go along with our afternoon tea today.
How lovely. They look delicious.
I know Charlotte Yvette will be so excited to have tea with us. She is always having tea parties with her dolls.
Yes, today we will teach her the art of a high tea. Every proper lady needs to learn to appreciate afternoon tea.
Charlotte Yvette, can you come down to the living room, please? I have a surprise for you. Charlotte Yvette, I thought it would be nice to have Mrs. Tweedledale over for afternoon tea. I know how much you enjoy having tea parties with your dolls. Today we are going to have a real one with Mrs. Tweedledale. We are so happy to spend this day celebrating your birthday. Everyone, be careful, the tea is very hot.
Oh, I certainly will. I don't want to spill anything on my new dress.
Mrs. Tweedledale, are you all right?
Yes, I think I'm okay.
Oh no, Mrs. Tweedledale, let me help you. Charlotte Yvette, quickly get Mrs. Tweedledale a towel.
Yes, Mother.
Mrs. Tweedledale, let me take this broken cup into the kitchen so you don't get cut.
Mrs. Tweedledale, here's a towel.
Thank you, Charlotte Yvette, but I don't think it will help. My dress is ruined. Totally ruined.
Mrs. Tweedledale, I'm so sorry. We will buy you a new dress.
You cannot. I made this dress myself.
I'm so terribly sorry this happened. I don't know why my china cup would break like that. Maybe the tea was too hot, and it caused it to shatter. Or, maybe there is another explanation. I noticed something that looked like white glue dripping from the broken cup. Charlotte Yvette, do you have any idea what would make the teacup shatter? And, why it had glue on it? Charlotte Yvette, is there something you need to tell us?
Yes, Mother. Callie McBeth broke your teacup today. And I glued it back together.
Charlotte Yvette, why did Callie break one of my teacups?
We were having a tea party in my room, and she accidentally dropped it.
Charlotte Yvette, you know that you are not allowed to play with my fine china.
I know, but I thought we would be very careful. It was an accident.
This is the reason I don't want you playing with my good china. Accidents do happen, and now this has ruined Mrs. Tweedledale's new dress and her birthday. Mrs. Tweedledale, I'm so very sorry.
It certainly has been a birthday to remember.
Charlotte Yvette, do you have anything you would like to tell Mrs. Tweedledale?
Mrs. Tweedledale, I'm so sorry I ruined your new dress and birthday.
Mrs. Tweedledale, we'll find a way to make this up to you. Again, I'm so very sorry.
Chantel, thank you for your hospitality. I better go home now and change.
Yes, Mrs. Tweedledale, I believe that is a good idea. Thank you for coming over today. I'm sorry it didn't turn out as planned. Let me walk you out. Charlotte Yvette, go to your room. I'll be up shortly to talk to you.
Yes, Mother.
Charlotte Yvette, I am very disappointed in you.
I'm so sorry.
First of all, you broke my rule by playing with my good china cups. Then, when one of them broke, you tried to cover up your disobedience by gluing it back together, hoping I would never find out about it. When I asked you if anything happened while I was away, you said everything was fine. That was a lie.
I didn't really lie, I just didn't tell you what happened.
You lied to me by not telling me what happened.
How? I fixed the cup and thought it would be okay, so everything was fine.
No, it was not fine. You lied by omission.
What does omission mean?
Omission is when you leave out important information. It was important for you to tell me the teacup was broken and had been glued back together.
But if I had told you that, you would have been mad that I was playing with your teacups, and that Callie dropped it.
Yes, I would have been upset, because you disobeyed me, but I wouldn't have used that teacup, and Mrs. Tweedledale's dress wouldn't be ruined. I'm sure she spent many hours making it. Omitting or neglecting to tell me what happened today caused a chain of events that could have been avoided.
I never thought that you would be using that teacup today.
Exactly, you didn't know what I was planning, and I didn't know what you have deviously done. Deception is the same as lying. You were going to deceive me by fixing the teacup, and hope that I never found out what happened. Am I right?
Yes.
Deception and omission are the same as telling a lie. I'll talk to Daddy, and see what we want to do, so that you learn from this mistake.
What if I give Mrs. Tweedledale all the money in my piggy bank so she can buy some more material, and make a new dress?
I think that's a good start.
And maybe I can help her make a new dress.
She might not want help with that.
I'll start by writing her an apology letter, and then take the money over to her. I don't want her birthday to be a bad day.
Charlotte Yvette, I want you to learn that your actions have consequences attached to them. You need to think about what could happen before you do something.
I'll try.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now, I'm going to make dinner and talk to your dad. I love you.
I love you too.
Charlotte Yvette had to make amends. Her deception caused a bad consequence. She ruined Miss Tweedledale's birthday and the new dress that she had made. Charlotte Yvette's actions caused a chain of events that resulted in an accident. This could have been avoided had she not lied by omission and told the truth with a full admission that she had disobeyed her mom and broke her teacup, then desperately tried to repair it and cover it up. But as with all lies, the truth comes to light. That is why you should always do what is right.
Hey, happy birthday.
Charlotte Yvette, little girl who seems to forget. Telling lies is very sad. Charlotte Yvette doesn't have to live with regret by keeping falsehoods far away, telling the truth every day, telling the truth every day.